Yes, this is the entrance gate of the popular Okunano. You remember the last time I made the video of how empty the premises was. But you can see today that our own amiable governor has been able to open it up for commuters and other passenger conveyor vehicles to actually occupy this gargantuan structure that was built by His Excellency Peter Mbah. The whole place is very beautiful. While I can still tell you that despite the progress, there are still a lot of work to be done within these premises, especially in the area of organization. The whole place seems not to be well organized yet. And if you take a look at the shops that was built, I can still tell you categorically that this shop is very small. Like, it's more like a counter. You know, it's very little and still going for the sum of 15 million. You can see a lot of people are already occupying the place because obviously some people have bought up spaces. All right. And I believe that before the middle of next year, a lot of business activities would be going on within the park. I just hope that the governor installs a management that will be capable of maintaining this place and then keeping its structures intact, because we all know that one of the biggest problems that the African, especially the Nigerian people always have is not to build infrastructure, but the maintenance of such a structure most times looks very elusive, or most times is completely elusive. I tell you that once business activities start here, over time you just notice a lot of debt, just like you're seeing here already. This is the area where the keke drivers were allocated to stay. It's an eyesore because this section of the whole project just makes a mess of the whole park in Okunano. I believe that if a good administrator is put into place, this place should be maintained properly. And then that area where the keke driver stayed, I don't think it will cost much for that place to be tarred, just like these places you can see where the bus drivers and then other commuters are actually staying. And then you look at the area you're watching now, you see that the whole ground is still very, 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 very unkept. And it makes an absolute mess of the whole beauty that this place was supposed to exude. You know, a legacy project as this should not be allowed to be tainted by poor finishing, especially the ground areas. If you know this area is for greenery, then you should plant grasses there. All right, see, these ones here are already dying off. And then if you are sure you won't be able to maintain the greenery, then what you do absolutely is to pave them, just the way this one you're seeing here is. Peter Mbah really is having a lot of wins, and I believe that is a man who listens. Yeah, I can tell you that. He listens marginally, okay? Just like every good leader should. Man, oka for tukwa, oka for tuobele. All right, there are some areas that needs to be touched, just like this one you're seeing here now. This is the back of the park. The entrance to where the keke drivers are occupying. That place needs a lot of work, right? And then they should endeavor, like I've said before, that there is a proper management system for these other areas that are as beautiful as you're seeing them here. And then for the places that are still very rough, I think the contractor should be held accountable, because areas as that Keke Park area cannot be left to be in that state. Like I've said, it makes a mess of the whole process. And then you can see how people are currently standing on the greenery. That is a kind of thing that if there is a proper management system, or a good management for the park, those kind of things, you can even see a bus, you know, parking around the greenery. I tell you that over a period of time, just give this kind of activity maybe 3-4 months, the greenery will disappear entirely. Yes, if you are talking about a world standard project or a legacy project as this, look at this area. Look at this area. It looks like an area where they had no plan for. Because I begin to wonder, if there was a plan for this place, it wouldn't be allowed to look this way. Okay, see how this greenery is fast moving away. Keke drivers are even parking there. And then look at the back of it. That is side there. You see how it's looking, all right? You see? And then it doesn't do good justice to the whole area, all right?